Good, happy Tuesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, judge rejects most request from man accused of kidnapping girl. A judge has ruled against most of the motions filed by a man accused of kidnapping and raping a 14-year-old girl, but did allow some evidence to be excluded. 1 to 3 inches of snow expected Tuesday. Now that the cold air has returned, chances of snow are back in the forecast. Northern Pass holds public meeting in Franklin. The controversial Northern Pass project is facing a new round of public meetings. Powerball jackpot reaches record $1.4 billion. The Powerball jackpot is now the biggest in the world history, and many Granite Staters are hoping to get lucky. Berlin couple raises money for officer shot in Philadelphia. A couple in Berlin is raising money to help a Philadelphia police officer who was shot and seriously wounded in his patrol car last week. Salem neighborhood vandalized for the second time in 5 months. Police in Salem are investigating another round of vandalism in a Salem neighborhood. El Chapato's indictment in New Hampshire raises prosecute of New England trial. The expedition process has started to bring Salmos cartel leader Jacques El Capato Gomez to the United States, and an undercover operation run by the Boston officer of the FBI could lead to his being tried in New Hampshire federal court. Canterbury Selectman requests a review of town's police department. Canterbury Selectmen have asked to the Merrimack County Sheriff's Office to conduct a formal review of the town's police department. Another big haul for Custer. $433,000 raised in the fourth quarter of 2015. U.S. Representative Annie Custer continued to show her for-build fundraising prowess in the fourth quarter of 2015. Trump reaches out to GOP establishment to snag key New Hampshire endorsement. In a sign that he can reach out to the GOP endorsement, political outstanders Donald Trump was endorsed on Monday by several well-known New Hampshire business leaders and activists. Trump adds Sanders to his new target list in New Hampshire. On the day that he made his first retail diner stop of his New Hampshire primary campaign, Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump added a few more targets to his retail shoot galley Monday. Most primarily the political outstander running for the Democratic presidential nomination. Trump squares off against Sununu during New Hampshire trip. Republican presidential candidate returned to New Hampshire on Monday and picked a fight with one of the biggest Republican names in state politics. Education still big concern among voters. Despite concerns about terror and economic dominating headlines, education is still the top election issue for many voters. More vandalism during Oregon Siga. The armed occupiers who took over a federal wildlife refuge aren't just wreaking havoc on this Oregon community, the local sheriff said. They also are turning the refugee to their liking since the armed protests took over the Maui National Wildlife. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday. See you back here later on. Goodbye.